How's it going, everybody? It is your favorite apostates again. I am McKay.
I'm Jordan.
And today we got a video coming at you from, we're going to be reacting to Nate and Sutton. But before that, we do have a little bit of some update to address before we get to that. So today, the day that we're filming this is Monday, the day that our BYU Honor Code Stories video came out. And the Mormons have already responded. Just kidding. He was probably talking about this at the same time that it was uploaded to the public. But was it like a BYU devotional?
Something like that, or like their
which is kind of weird
opening
because I
thing
thought they
something.
usually do them on Tuesdays. Maybe that's just BYU Idaho. I wouldn't know. I was just a plebe. But our friend Jeff Holland, one of the quorum of the 12 imposters, apostles.
Nice.
Thank you. Decided to make some straight up dummy comments in his little heartfelt BYU institution worshipy speech that he gave today. So I'm just going to roll a clip real quick about some of his comments. And then we'll let you guys know our thoughts.
And I'll go to my grave pleading that this institution not only stands, but stands unquestionably committed to its unique academic mission and the church that sponsors it. We hope it isn't a surprise to you that your trustees are not deaf or blind to the feelings that swirl around marriage and the whole same-sex topic on campus and a lot of other topics. I and many of my brethren have spent more time and shed more tears on this subject than we could ever adequately convey to you this morning or any morning. We have spent hours discussing what the doctrine of the church can and cannot provide the individuals and families struggling over this difficult issue. We have to be careful that love and empathy do not get interpreted as condoning and advocacy, or that orthodoxy and loyalty to principle not be interpreted as unkindness or disloyalty to people.
Wow. I couldn't believe it because it made the Salt Lake Tribune, which is, the liberal media of Salt Lake City, which is like really not that liberal, not that left-leaning.
The church continues to prove that they are not a safe space for LGBTQ plus people, and they're like it's not even they're complicit in oppression. Like, they're literally perpetuating it. Like, this is literally their goal. Like, it's lobbying against gay marriage, the ability to, the whole thing is just so bizarre to me, because when I was in the church I could rationalize it so easily, but now that we're out I'm like, oh my God, like, I just want to like yell at every Mormon and be like, you can't, like every progressive Mormon that's on the fringe, and be like, you get out. Get out. There's no reason for you to stay there. You're on the fringe for a reason. Like, just take the one step out and they'll push you the rest of the way.
All of the doctrine is provably false.
Community
so I
can be found elsewhere.
I don't know what you would be sticking around for. To my friend Jeff, I'm not even going to call you Brother Holland. Definitely not Elder Holland, because you're not my brother.
Those titles are meaningless anyway.
To my friend Jeff, and if you're a Mormon or you work for the Strengthening the Church Members Committee, go ahead and pass this along to him, because I know he doesn't care. But just in case there's some sort of a human inside of that shell that you apparently are, if you're going to say that you've shed tears and spent hours turmoiling over some sort of subject, I would expect to see some fucking action. Usually, when you're that upset over something, it's pretty easy to act. So it makes you look pretty stupid when you're going to say that you have been shedding tears and you and the brethren have been really looking for answers to questions, you're taking too long. Lives have been lost. Lives are continuing to be taken by themselves. I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but you look dumb by saying that. You should have said nothing. So stop with the fake empathy. At least just lean into what you're believing, because honestly, it's not fooling anybody. So, do you have anything else to say on that one?
No.
I just wanted to keep that brief because honestly, it's not even worth the time of day. These people, the Mormons don't give a shit about the LGBTQ community. Bottom line, I don't care what you say. They're perpetuating all kinds of bullshit, and they continue to oppress the LGBT community within the church and within the universities that they sponsor. So, yeah, people have noticed that I am pretty jaded with the whole church education system. Absolutely. I hate it. So, we're going to move on. Now that we've set the tone being a little bit heavy, we're going to move on to a little bit about Nate and Sutton. So, let's get a little transition action going on in here.
We've done a video on Nate and Sutton before.
We reference Nate a lot because he's great with the homosexuals. His words, not mine.
If you haven't watched that video, we'll link it because it's funny as hell.
Hit it right there.
So we've done videos on them before. Nate has some problematic Christian-based, like, oppressive ideas. And my inclination is that Sutton's just along for the ride because she's usually really quiet. So she could believe the same things as Nate or worse, but she just doesn't ever say it. So
plausible deniability, kind of.
So our disclaimer every time we do a video like this is people are like, oh my God, you guys were judged and here you are. You've just flipped the script and now you're judging other people. It's the same shit every time. And let me tell you, when these people stop being problematic, we'll stop shitting on them.
Yeah. But they continue to grow more problematic because this video starts off with their children.
Again.
On a monetized video. So guess who just got added to the shit list of family vloggers?
We'll leave you alone when you stop hating on the LGBTQ plus community and masking that by being a Christian. And when you stop putting your kids in videos.
Sure.
End of story.
Yeah.
So once you do that, then we'll be good. But until then, you're just using clickbaity titles, especially like the one today saying we are having to separate. No other information in the title other than like a little sad emoji.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, what's going on with Nate and Sutton? Maybe it's time for another video. And the first one that comes up, we have to separate. I was like, oh, shit, what's going on? So I click on the video, and the on my phone, the top comment that comes up is a person who says, "You lovely people, I appreciate you and your videos, but I found this title was almost bordering on deception slash lying because you know that most people would assume you meant separating in marriage, and a title like this would make people click." So I was like, oh shit, this is not anything. They just clickbaited everybody. I was like, well, that's kind of shitty. And then I went to their channel, and I want to show you guys a little bit of a kind of disturbing trend. So I'll throw a screenshot up here. Let's see, the last 6 videos, they go 31,000 views, 46,000 views, 58,000 views, 24,000 views. We're on a downward trend here. 37,000 views, 26,000 views at the last one.
3 weeks ago.
And these would be great numbers for us. And numbers don't really matter. Who cares? But they have 180,000 subscribers.
That's pretty bad for having 180,000 subs.
Yeah, that's abysmal. These are all percentages that are like less than 40 and less than 20% on some of them, which they were probably like, oh shit, we're not getting any ad revenue, and that means we get less money. So in the wake of that situation, they decided to give it a clickbaity title, and suddenly they have 72,000 views, which is the most that they've gotten 6 months. So that's interesting. I think correct me if I'm wrong, Jordan, but I think another word for clickbait would be
lying.
Yeah, I think that would be lying.
Lying for the Lord.
Yeah, even if it's for the Lord, that's still lying. So with that, let's get into it. I had to skip the first 30 seconds because I don't want to blur their kids' faces over nothing. So it was just their kids eating chicken nuggets and rolling around. So on a nugget, if you know what a nugget is, then you know what's up. Anyway, let's get going.
All right, I am off on my trip to California. I just left the family, and I tell you, it's always so emotional.
I think I have that same shirt, but I don't think it fits me the same way. He does have a great body. What can I say?
He's way too tan.
For me leaving them on these trips. Like, I literally sob like a baby every time.
Also, don't vlog and drive.
I'm not exactly sure why that is. I think it's just because I recognize the fact that nothing in life is guaranteed, and I'm not guaranteed to see them again. It's really what it comes down to. And I know it's just like, it probably sounds so ridiculous, but these are the thoughts that go through my mind. And I think it just hits me because I don't really leave them that much, but when I do, it's kind of like these bigger trips.
So if I just stumbled upon this video, I feel like I wouldn't know what's going on. Like, oh, they're splitting up because it says in the title, we are having to separate.
Well, yeah. And I don't it's confusing to me because I don't know where they're going with this. Like, everything that he's saying right now is like valid, fine. Feeling emotions about leaving your family is normal. Like, those are like having anxiety about whether or not you're going to see them again is pretty typical for a lot of parents. So like, there's nothing wrong with this. But again, like, you guys clearly aren't actually separating. So you're separating in that he went on a trip. It's not the same thing.
And I'm just a big softie, and I love them so much. But I think it's really healthy for me at the same time because it gives me like a fresh appreciation and gratitude for them.
I was like, maybe it's mirrored and he's not driving. Oh wait, he just checked his blind spot. God, dude.
And the life that we have together. This is just, it's kind of an emotional ride that I take every time I go on one of these trips, and it hurts. It's definitely hard,
oh my God,
but
I'm gonna
I'm
get sick from watching this
at the same time. So here I am, just left them, crying on my way out of the neighborhood, and it always seems like that's the hardest, though, my drive to the airport. I don't know why my mind goes down these rabbit trails, but I think a lot, like, of Oakland and Halston. What if they were to grow up without a dad? Or like, what if I never made it back home? Or, think about Sutton raising them on her own. I don't know why. I don't know if it's
this man might have anxiety.
Yeah, maybe talk to a therapist. I hope he does, but
it could just be that he's a parent.
Yeah,
but that also sounds like me, and I'd have anxiety, and that's an anxious thought that I would have.
Nothing wrong with having anxiety.
No, I'm just like that. I feel that.
Feel it.
And that puts these thoughts in my mind, or what it is, but I definitely believe God uses it to make me just appreciate them that much more and appreciate every day that I have with them. Because it's so special and it's so easy to forget, what a gift that is. But yeah, this is just me, just being real.
Just me driving.
Vulnerable and transparent with you guys. This is just something that I go through pretty much every trip that I take.
Little Halsey up.
Okay, yeah, I was really distracted by him driving, but what he said was facts, so I'm not going to dog on that.
We interrupt this vlog to thank the sponsor.
If I cut that last part, it was just kids, so I didn't want to blur faces, so I just cut it.
It was like
This
irrelevant.
video pop. And
Oh.
by pop, I mean pop.
Get it?
Pop.
He's the star of the sponsor.
That's a
Their
cute
dog is so
dog.
cute, though.
What?
Isn't it interesting that they clickbaited the title of a video and they have it sponsored?
Isn't that funny how
Yeah.
that works? And before people come in and are like, oh my God, because that's what y'all sound like in my head when you are stupid. Like, we're not shitting on people for having sponsorships, because having sponsorships is fine, but using a clickbaity title that has absolutely nothing to do with your video to get clicks, to get money, I mean, come on.
Get that bread, but
That's not the way to
you're
do
gonna
it.
call yourselves Christians.
Run some ads, play some shit, get some sponsorships, but don't lie about what's
It's
going on in your
skeezy,
video.
y'all.
What's up? I made
Oh
it
my
to
God.
California.
Please no with this.
Stupid mask off. All right,
Oh
so
my God.
I got some fucking opinions about that, dog.
I hate those stupid neck things. I hate them.
The what are they called? Gators?
Gators or something.
I don't know.
Hate them. I think they are hideous. If you wear one,
I feel like if you wear one, you haven't gotten a vaccine. I don't mean to paint with a broad brush, but I feel like that. Then I'm going to use this again. That Venn diagram is mostly a circle.
it's a joke. Relax if you're getting your panties in a wad.
Yeah.
But seriously,
Don't wear it. It looks stupid.
They're ugly.
I
I'm going to save you some time.
seriously.
I actually had a huge scare on the airplane. I would say it was probably top 5 most terrifying moments of my life. It was very short-lived, but it was terrifying. There was some major turbulence.
Turbulence is a normal thing, dog.
Also, they could have titled this video "Almost Plane Crash" or some shit, because
and it
all
would
the
be
vloggers
less
do that.
clickbaity.
Like, there's so many family vloggers I can think of that posted some kind of plane incident for clicks.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So they could have called it that, and I would have been like, yeah, you talked about almost not really having a plane incident. So that's an appropriate title. But
On the airplane, major. I mean, I'm talking like people were flying in the air, including me.
They shouldn't have been flying in the air if they have their seatbelts on. But okay.
you leave the
was kind of
plane.
loose, and my head is like almost hitting the ceiling, and the flight attendants' cart, all of their stuff was like flying out in the aisles, and it was intense. I mean, it was like really.
I guess
like
that
I was
is
on a
more
roller
than
coaster.
normal, but
And I even asked the flight attendant, I was like, have you ever had turbulence that bad? And she said no, that was the worst she's ever had.
This
But
was her
anyway,
first flight.
I made it to California. That was a long day of traveling for me, and I'm ready to get my Chipotle.
Don't they live in, like,
and go to my
Georgia?
hotel and
Yeah,
go to
I
bed
think they live in the
for
South.
I
the
don't
day
think
tomorrow.
that's that
So
long.
I
of
don't
a
even know if I
flight,
mentioned it, but I'm here in California. I'm filming a wedding. I don't travel often for weddings, but when I do, I go big. I go to the big weddings, like the celebrities. No, I'm just kidding. They're not always celebrities, but sometimes they are.
We fell for
And
celebrities.
tomorrow is a fancy fire truck. Tomorrow is a fancy wedding. It's at
I don't laugh because that's dumb. I laugh because I am the same way.
Oh my god.
very fancy venue in Hollywood. It's actually in Hollywood.
Wow,
And
ritzy.
a lot of celebrities rent out this venue.
Okay,
for different
why are you
events.
so
This is-
fixated
it's
on
gonna be-
celebrities?
It's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what it looks like and show you guys.
I just want to make a note here. You guys aren't seeing this because I'm just gonna cut this bullshit out. It's like, oh, here's the family, and here's Nate, and back to the family again, and here's Nate. At this part, they're at a little splash pad at the park,
With their kids.
whatever, with their kids. She's literally filming and talking about these other kids.
Like no blurred faces. Like there's a bunch of other kids. There's parents in the background. Like
That's
you don't
shitty.
you don't have consent to film those people's
Don't
kids
do
and
that.
put it on the internet. That's weird.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't be an asshole, Sutton. Come on.
Oh yeah, check it out.
Also, no
We
transitions
have
between
made
the
it.
two. Like it's literally just
Yeah,
like
it's weird.
bam, you're in California. Bam, you're back in like
Yeah, right.
holy shit.
California.
Okay, let me. I'm sorry for all the pausing. I love palm trees so much. I love them so. I don't know why. I've never. Well, I lived in Honduras for a while where there's lots of palm trees, but oh my god, I love palm trees so much.
Oh my goodness! I just
Sound
pulled
like
up
a
to the
dog-
hotel,
little dog.
and you know you're in California when the self-parking for a hotel is $28 a night.
How'd you like that, Okie?
That's like anywhere
Is that fine?
south. I feel like.
I put on Instagram recently about
Mom bun.
Mom bun.
how I eat a chocolate chip cookie almost every night. And even though Nathaniel's not here, that's where he usually sits. Levi's taking his spot. I'm still doing it alone. So here it is.
That is a cookie, man.
That's the magic cookie, undercooked perfection. And people were asking me
Careful.
my chocolate chip cookie recipe, which I thought was really funny because
Nestle Toll
all
House.
it is the Pillsbury Doughboy chocolate
that was
chip
close.
like tube of cookie dough, and I just cut it and cook it, and it's delicious.
She just doesn't.
All right, I'm off to my wedding in my wedding outfit.
That's your wedding outfit.
Today has been nuts.
Could dress up, Nate.
So far.
Yeah, be a
We
little
have been
professional,
getting-
homie.
I've been getting so many. I guess since it's the weekend, I have been getting so many calls and text messages from people wanting to tour our house that's for sale, and it's a blessing. But
okay.
man, I don't know how I'm going to handle it today. We have like 7 tours today. We told everyone that we want tomorrow to be the deadline.
Let me tell you something
So
right
hopefully
now.
we will have-
If I hired a wedding videographer and I saw that he did vlogs like this, I would fire him. Honestly, the fact that he's holding what appears to be just a regular camera, nothing like very little stabilization while he's driving. No, absolutely not. No, thank you.
offer in by tomorrow night.
And he
that we're
dresses
going
like
to
this at my
accept,
wedding?
And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Oh my god.
I am so bored.
How do people watch this?
All right, I'm back in the car.
Oh my god.
It seems like
He's
the car
only
is
in the
literally
car.
the only time I have to vlog. because
Seriously.
today has been bazonkers. I'm telling you guys, today has been one of the craziest days, probably one of the most hectic days that I've had in a while.
Everything with Nate is the craziest.
Craziest, the most hectic.
The most hectic. The first time.
Yeah.
Like, dude. Can't always be that
I
way.
feel like
I'm
it's
sorry.
hyperbole a little bit. At this point, I don't know where we'll be in the YouTube, the final cut. At this point, we've been filming for 35 minutes and 10 seconds. Holy shit, I'm so bored. But I'm starting to
so
see
bored.
why they titled it the way they did. Easy plausible deniability right there. We're separate. The vlog is a cute little play on we're separate because I'm vlogging in California and she's vlogging back at home with the kids. And it's literally just her kids, honestly. Child exploitation to the max. So this has been extremely boring.
I'm so bored.
And like, guess what? I hate to break this to everybody, and people probably think this about our kid, but not everybody thinks your kids are as cute as you think they are.
That's just life.
That's just life, you know. I love our son. He's a treasure. He's amazing. I think he's the cutest kid in the world. And if you don't think so, that's fine.
I don't care.
I don't care. But guess what? I'm not going to put him on camera and act like you do think that way. and make money off of
Like
it.
they might be cute, but I don't want to sit there and watch them like literally just run around.
Yeah.
Like I have a hard time believing that people actually watch this and find this enjoyable. Maybe it's something to have on in the background, like when you're doing things. I don't know
why you would want the sounds of children in the background doing anything.
That's true. But
well, first of all, I'm filming this wedding today, and it's a 12-hour day. I think that's a personal record for the longest wedding day I've had.
Only 12
solo. And we are filming in 4 different locations all around LA.
Damn.
And I wish I could pull out the phone at a few of these spots because they're beautiful. We were just at this cliff area doing some couple portraits, and it was a beauty.
Why would you need so he could vlog? No, don't do that while you're on the job. Okay, I'm keeping that in.
The kid is traumatized. Wow, what a venue.
Holy shit.
Good morning, Los Angeles. Hello, world. Today,
Put a shirt on.
He could have just included like a shot of it while he's talking here.
This video is so bad.
family, excited. I wish I had more time to kind of slow down and share some of the day with y'all. And that reception space was
like this. Like, why did you include that little shot?
That reception was epic. The groomsmen, during the garter bouquet toss, that's usually like one of my least favorite times of the day, but the groom and his groomsmen, man, they did like some viral material dance. I'll have to share that with y'all. It was impressive, and that whole reception space was just like
well rehearsed,
world class.
This venue, man,
time to catch my flight. I'm excited to go back home to my family. I missed them. I just look at videos of them and almost cry. Let's go, family. Here I come.
Parenthood right there.
Filming.
I am so bored by this.
Again. Oh my god, this is...
I know you guys must be thinking about me and worried about me, because if you've watched our video about our last argument, this was it, of Nathaniel coming home from a wedding, and I actually think it was California. And it was 9 o'clock at night, and it's 9 o'clock at night again. Let me show you.
No, it's 8:48 actually.
She's filming on her phone.
And I didn't have any dinner for him. So this time we like made such a big joke out of it and such a big deal. I texted him yesterday. I'm like, I'm already thinking about dinner tomorrow. Like, what do you want to eat? So I got it, guys. I got it. Look at this. He is eating some leftovers. Look at that random meal. But that's actually what he asked for. So at least it's nice and easy. So we're free of a fight this time. I know it's all y'all been thinking about throughout this whole video.
That is absolutely not what I've been thinking about. The whole time I've been thinking about, what is the point of this video that you use such a clickbaity title? Because this is like, there's no substance.
I do not recommend airing your marital issues on a YouTube channel.
No.
I don't recommend airing your relationship issues on a YouTube channel. Or arguments.
And like being like, yeah, we had a fight over what I made for him, over what he was eating when he was coming home from the airport. Like,
don't open up your marriage to the entire world.
Dumb. Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to.
Especially over like such a trivial thing. He can make his own damn food. Chill.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. How is that dinner?
Oh, it's so good. Sutton learned her lesson from last trip.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
No. You can be a big boy, put on your big boy panties, and make yourself some food.
Make yourself a little PB&J.
Good God.
Before you go to bed. Make yourself a dang quesadilla.
Gender roles, man. You're really just leaning into it.
Seriously.
Hate.
Oh, you're going to get so much hate, is what she said.
I know, and they should have been on my side.
Oh my God, shut
Always
up.
right in the world.
We're all good again.
Cute cow.
What are we at time-wise? Oh my God, that's the end. Are you?
You guys, that was the whole video?
That
I kept
got
waiting.
the most amount of views that they've had in 6 months.
My AirPod fell out. I'm so upset.
Oh my
you guys,
God.
Okay, like, even if Nate and Sutton, like, weren't problematic and we didn't have issues with, you know, their like hateful takes on things. Like, they're not the most problematic out there. There are people that are plenty worse, right? But there are things that we've addressed in the past that we think are not great. So even take all that away and, like, take our issues with them away and just looking at this content purely for what it is, what the hell?
Seriously.
You guys are watching
it was like
this?
9 minutes of children on a monetized video. 5 minutes, or probably 5 minutes of just Nate talking about some other people's wedding, which is fine. That's his job, but whatever. And then 2 minutes of an ad, like on top of their already monetized video, their sponsored ad, like.
Which, whatever, but we know why you made a clickbaity title.
Seriously, yeah. You're trying, and it sounds like they're trying to sell their house, so they need a little extra cash.
There's no substance to this video.
Yeah. And I will cut the shit out of this video because I just don't want to.
So you're not even seeing all the random kid things that she filmed. Yeah. Like, the kids were half of the content. Yeah. And they weren't even really doing anything. They're just being kids. But that doesn't need to be filmed.
Yeah. So maybe people are probably going to be like, come on, guys, this has no substance. And it doesn't, other than just their kids.
We're a reaction YouTube channel.
Substance.
We're here to tell you that this was dumb. And if that bothers you, then go find another channel. Because I don't care.
We're kind of whittling down the people who don't need to be here.
Yeah. If you're true homies, then you'll stick around. If if you're starting to feel a little uncomfy, then maybe go somewhere else.
Yeah. Anyway, this was
bad.
Was nothing. And then he had that really stupid comment at the end. So,
like, I know people watch us and they're probably like, this is nothing, but I'm legitimately racking my brain. It's like the same thing with the mom vloggers who you just like watch them clean. Like, unless you're doing it as like a checkout type, like relaxation type thing, like that's the only thing I can
do your thing, obviously. This is like,
but this has like nothing. This is nothing. Like, I keep waiting for something to happen.
70,000 views suddenly out of the blue over the past 6 months.
Because people think you're getting divorced.
Yeah. Explain to me that it's not just solely clickbait.
Okay, well, that was stupid.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I went with my gut on that one. Totally could have talked about something. The first little bit was the most supportive part of the video. Honestly, I could scrap the rest of this.
It was dumb.
So, literally, Jordan and I were just sitting there, like, conversing with each other.
There's nothing happening.
Yeah, there was nothing happening. And some you might notice in some of the cuts that I do that we were, like, laughing or whatever beforehand. But anyway... thank you to those who stuck around. I'm sorry you had to stick around for that.
Yeah, I hope you're as disappointed as we are.
Yeah, extremely. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button. If you disliked what you saw, hit the dislike button. Honest opinion is what I want to hear. If you're not already subscribed and you would like to, hit that subscribe button. We have a Patreon. And we are going to have our patron-only Zoom call this Saturday. If that is something that interests you, go ahead and head over. There's, like, no cutoff date. If you want to join literally while we're doing it, go for it. Like, do you. So we have the Patreon. Check out some of the designs that Jordan has on our Etsy store. Happy Brain Collective. Always have to think about it because my brain is like a Intel Celeron duo core processor. It's really slow.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, do you need to leave?
I am crying. Okay.
Would you like to do it?
No.
It's okay if it's better for you.
No.
Okay. Check out our other social media. We have Instagram and TikTok. You can find us at Jordan and McKay. We also have a Discord, and it is always popping, so check that out if that's something that you're interested in. That's also one of the easiest ways to get in contact with us. Instagram messages are okay, but on the Discord, you have like our basically undivided attention if you add us. Other than that, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.